go again. It is Saturday, September 18th. It's right at, I think, 82 degrees. So I'm about sick of these 80-degree days. But I should have been in the stand this morning. All the conditions were right. And my good buddy Nick got out this morning and dropped a really nice buck for here in Kentucky. So congratulations to him. But unfortunately, I stayed up a little late last night and forgot to set my alarm. So my wife woke me up at about 5:15. She was like, "Are you going hunting?" I'm like, "Well, heck yeah, I'm going hunting." That's the last thing I remember. So I didn't make it out this morning. But we're back here, like I said, 4:45 in the afternoon. Got everything all set up. Didn't bump nothing coming in. It's hot. I've got a perfect north wind blowing, perfect for this stand. But at about 7:30ish, right before sunset, it's supposed to shift east and start blowing down to this bedding area. So I'm completely phased out, complete phase system. I got the Tink's Relax spray. I walked down here and sprayed it all, closer down to where these deer transition out. Unfortunately, not getting any good intel. Got a coyote, a bunch of turkey, and a bunch of does hitting this, or coming out to in and around this mock scrape. So I don't know if the bucks just aren't finding this mock scrape, or if they're not interested in that scrape. From my experience, they either stay along that tree line over here, I'll show you in a second, or they cut across this field and head into the food plot over here to my left at about 250 yards. When they cross this field from that bedding area to my right, they're usually about 40, 45, 50 yards where they make this transition from where I'm sitting. So not an ideal shot, but you never know. One could walk right to this muck scrape tonight and check it out for the first time. So guys, I'm gonna hang tight. I hope you hang in there with me. And as always, hopefully I'm bringing you some great footage here before too long. Stay tuned. All right, what's going on, everybody? It is Sunday, September 19th, and I'm making my intro video after I've already hunted. So came in this morning, and it was rough visibility with that fog for the first 45 minutes, but wound up seeing several doe. Same story as it has been. So sit number 5, I'm seeing deer, but not finding any of these bucks. So ran to Academy, of course, my favorite store, picked up some deer corn because none of the other places are open on Sunday. So, but at almost $9 a bag for 40 pounds, probably won't do that again. But want to get the feeder full, and I haven't pulled cards out here in a couple weeks, so I'm going around to all the cameras today. I'm actually going to put out 6 more cameras on the other side of the farm down in that bedding area, just to kind of narrow down where these bucks are coming from, where they're at, what they're doing, so I can get or formalize a better game plan to get on one of these bruisers. So guys, today's going to be probably a rollover into the next hunt, but anyway, I'm going to get after it, get this feeder full, pull cards, get some intel, and at least I'll bring that to you here before too long. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, it is September 23rd. It's right at 66 degrees and 4 o'clock. Just like then, got all set up. Did something a little different today. Came out about noon on my lunch break and ran the four-wheeler around the farm. Dove down into some of these, into the woods, not really in the bedding areas, but just got down in the woods, checked cameras, and then got out of here. Let it sit for 3.5 hours and then hike back in. So the thought behind that is just pushed everything around, and then hopefully I'll have some luck with some stuff getting on their feet early tonight, repositioning or whatever. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I figured I'd try it. Got that big 8. He's now hard-horned, and he was in here this morning right before 5 a.m. Well, the problem is my wind is kind of hitting back in this direction. Not perfect, but I think if he comes out, he's going to come out this way, and my wind's blowing this way. So if he's even still there, you know, again, I dove that four-wheeler down in there. It could have made him, forced him to move over to the other bedding area, and then he'll come from this way, which would be perfect. And every time I've sat in this stand, all the deer have come from that direction to my right. So I don't know, just kind of I think what's going on, because look, that's the only big buck that I got on camera, and usually by this time of year I'm starting to get multiple bucks that are mature. So I think he might be a bully buck, just for the simple fact that he's on every camera all around this farm. I mean, from the farthest cameras I've got out to the property line that way to that, I mean, just he's on every camera, every card pull. So I think this is just his home core, and he's pushing all the other deer out. So he's not as impressive now that he's hard-horned. So I'm not sure if I'm going to take him or not. I probably would head in velvet, but I don't know. We're going to sit here and see what our luck looks like tonight. I have to make a determination if he steps out. So guys, keep hanging in there. And again, hopefully I'm bringing you some great footage here before too long. Stay tuned.
Well, that's a wrap to sit number 6, and it was just as eventful as every other hunt that I've been on this year. I mean, just covered up in doe. But first doe came, bounced across the field right at 6 o'clock, so pretty early. And then she actually jumped up a little fawn that was bedded down in the grass 40 yards from where I walked in. So the fawn milled around, bedded back down, and then pretty quiet for the next, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. And then 2 more doe popped up and did exactly what I expected deer to do. And why that stand is set up in the location that it is they come up, they go around the little thicket that I left on purpose, and then walked right past me at 25 yards. So that was cool. And then after that, it was just an onslaught of doe just all over the property. Matter of fact, I actually had to clear the field and just to get out of there. I mean, there was 6 or 7 doe out milling around in the middle of that field. So either way, no mature bucks, but I'm on the deer. I haven't been skunked yet. I don't know what else to ask for. Eventually, I'm going to get these guys moving in daylight. I don't know, this 8-point, because this time, you know, last year I had multiple mature bucks on camera, and then a lot of young bucks. I mean, I'm not seeing really anything other than some spikes. And so I'm just thinking that this buck, because the way he's traveling around the farm, I'm just thinking he's scaring all the bucks away. It's the only thing I can think. So I just don't know. I don't know if I want to take this buck if I get the opportunity, or let him continue to grow, because I mean, he's got potential for an 8-point to really blow up into something special. I think he's 4 based on his the way his body line is. But either way, guys, I'm going to wrap this one up. Had 3 sits here, a bunch of stuff going on, but actually getting ready to go on vacation for spring break here down to Florida and spend some time with the family. So probably going to hunt this weekend, and then I'm going to be out for a little while here. So if you haven't already, get down there and smash that subscribe button. And until next time, wake up and hunt.